Alright, so the other day I was at the library. I look over at a shelf. It is just covered with graphic novels. And I've always wondered, why do people love graphic novels? I mean, they've just never really appealed to me as a reader. You know, when I was like 8 years old, I really liked comic books, like, you know, Spider-Man and X-Men. You know, I really enjoyed reading comic books. But ever since I really got into reading, like, books, a graphic novel was just never really important at all on that list of stuff. My curiosity got the better of me, and I go over and start looking at them, seeing if there's any that I might want to read. Probably my favorite video game of all time, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and its sequel, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. These are probably the best RPGs I've ever played. They're just great games. I've played through all the way through both games probably 5 times each. And if you've played these games, you know they're pretty long. It takes a while to beat them. And every time I go through, you know, I find new stuff, more secrets to the game, and this is just like the pure essence of Star Wars. These are pretty much my favorite video games. That and Halo. Yeah. Anyways, back to my graphic novel story. I'm looking at the shelf, and there's a whole many shelves just dedicated to Star Wars graphic novels, and I'm like, this could be cool. So I go over and I start looking at these graphic novels, and I see some labeled Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I thought, this is probably just the video games in graphic novel form. So I pick them up. It's not just the video games in graphic novel form. This is Volume 1, Commencement, and this it's set about 5 years before Revan and Malak took power and Revan became Dark Lord of the Sith. During these graphic novels, it shows Malak before he's turned to the dark side. He's still a Jedi, but him and Revan are fighting in the Mandalorian Wars, and it's just great to see them before they fall into the dark side, before the Mandalorian Wars are even over. And so this is set during the Mandalorian Wars. It revolves around a young Jedi Padawan named Zayne Carrick, and basically everybody sees the Jedi as these hugely great people who are good at everything, and they're just the elite of everything. Now Zayne Carrick is like the not good at everything Jedi, and you know, he's a Force wielder, he can use the lightsaber and everything, but he's just not up to everybody else's level. Yeah, so I picked up these graphic novels, and so I'm just kind of, you know, this is just like a comic book. It's a Star Wars comic book. Yeah, so I pretty much flew through Volume 1. I just loved it. Any doubt I had that these were gonna be not good at all completely was thrown out the window. I completely loved loved these books. So far I've read volumes 1 through 4. They're great. If you like video games, I would highly recommend these 2 games. Now, if video games isn't really your thing, but you still like Star Wars, graphic novels are great. Read them, enjoy them, love them, or I will eat your soul. What is my favorite dance of all time, you may ask? My favorite dance is Danger Legs. Wanna see it? Ha! I know. It's dangerous. Yeah, it's very dangerous. Wanna see it? Yeah! Okay, don't worry. Don't worry, I won't show you. Ha! Yeah, that's Danger Legs.